Hello everyone, Ryan here with Product Impressions, and I've reviewed headphones from JLAB before, but they were from their quote-unquote Buddies line, which is meant for children. It was the JLAB J-Buddies Gaming, or J-Buddies Play Gaming headset. Wonderful name, obviously. But in my review of that product, I found that while some of the trappings of it, like the screen printing on any of the padded surfaces, the plastic felt a little cheap, but internally, all of the electronics seemed great. The battery life was exactly as indicated. The Bluetooth connection never wavered whatsoever. And the audio quality was really nice. It worked really well as a headset for video calls or even just making phone calls while it's connected to a cell phone. So I thought it was great on all of those different dimensions. Today we're taking a look at something a little bit more adult from JLAB. This is the JLAB EpicAir ANC True Wireless Headphones, which ANC is active noise canceling. I've never used earbuds like this with noise canceling in them, so we're going to go ahead and pop this open, see how well it works. I'm expecting a pretty good experience here based on what I saw with the other ones. Hopefully a little bit nicer fit and finish, but let's open it up and take a look. All right, I have been using these JLAB headphones for a couple of weeks now and ready to present my thoughts on them. Overall, I would say the sound quality is very nice on these. Comparable to any other in-ear headphone that I have used, and I've tested a lot of them. I don't notice a huge audio quality difference between any of them, so on par with a lot of other headphones there. It does come with a wide variety of tips for what actually sticks into your ear, which I think is a very good thing. I wound up trying with 3 of the different tips that it came with before I found one that I was marginally happy with. That brings me to my first issue with these is I have a very hard time actually getting them to stay in my ears. I've had this issue with in-ear headphones in the past. It has been resolved somewhat based on what kind of tip is used. With Skullcandy headphones, they've had other little silicone bits that stick into the folds of the ear, which will actually hold it in. Not so much with these, and so if you don't usually have a problem with earphones like this staying in your ears, you're probably not going to have an issue here. I usually do. I did again. So that is one point of concern with these. Another thing to consider with the wonderful EpicAir, I have complained about Skullcandy's touch functionality in the past. These ones actually work well. You can tell what you're touching, it responds quickly. I never had any issues with it not responding or anything like that. And I was actually pleased with the app that you put onto your phone. You can change what single, double, and triple tapping do on this. In looking at the instructions, I was surprised that there was a skip forward and not a skip back, but that was something that I could actually change within the app. So that was a wonderful addition there. On the box, they also specify that this is active noise canceling. I would say calling it that is generous at best. Does it exist? Yes. It might block 10, maybe 20% of outside noise. Overall, you're going to get better isolation just from having ear tips that fit in and headphones that actually stay pressed into your ears. I would not buy these if you were looking for something that actually has noise canceling. That seems like an add-on that they threw on there for marketing purposes, and it doesn't actually function very well. Let's see, what else? There are a variety of different aspects that you can adjust within the app, including different EQ settings. You have 5 different presets, which is very nice. As far as the case itself is concerned, I continue to really like the black leather, I'm guessing leatherette, fake leather, that they have on here. It's just a nice touch. It adds to a very premium feel, and having the charging cable built in is nice because you don't have to worry about losing anything. Is this worth $70? I'm kind of torn on that. I'm inclined to say no. If the Skullcandys had the same kind of reliability that these do, oh, I should also say, Bluetooth connection was solid on these, never phased out at all. But ultimately, all of that is kind of secondary to whether or not it stays in your ear. And I would also say that you're paying money for them to say that it has noise canceling when it doesn't really. So between these two, I would probably still go with the JLAB ones. They are nicer. They are more premium. They are going to be more reliable, it seems. But it needs to stay in the ear. Hopefully this has been of some help to you. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you next time.